Brooke Brockman, and let me tell you a little bit about myself and where I come from. I come from a small rural town in western Nebraska, and it's a town where everybody knows everybody. And my school has 220 students in it. I've been in FCCLA since I was in 7th grade, and I've done STAR projects every year. I went to bodybuilding to feminism, and this past year I was elected officer. And I found out that we don't have a chapter website. So as a newly elected officer, I knew that I had to make that STAR project. Today we are going to go through my chapter website and highlight two things: my research and planning and what I learned and why this project will stay with me. My first goal of this website was to educate people, whoever visited it, especially the student body at my school. The students don't really know what FCCLA means. So I included everything that I learned in FCCLA, like leadership skills, personal growth, and career development. And we also included education and the promotion to join FCCLA. Our membership goal was to include everybody 7th through 12th grade and make sure we don't shut them out. And our FCCLA goal is recruitment, retention, and recognition. We recruit by having informal lunch meetings and locker tags. We have retention through our monthly meetings and activities. And we recognize every one of our members, especially at our end of the year FCCLA banquet. The awards page took me the longest to do because 2 years ago our FCCLA teacher retired and I couldn't find anything. So I gave her a call and she told me where they were. It took a few lunch periods, but I eventually found them. And it took me a few weeks and I got it done. And I was so proud about what I made. And the lesson I learned was to never give up. The chapter leadership also took me quite a while. I knew since day one I wanted to have pictures of my fellow leaders. So I gave them permission and they said they would send them to me. I had to send constant reminders to them. Texting, Facebook, Snapchat, writing, you name it, I probably did it. But I eventually got the pictures. The lesson I learned here is perseverance. This is the contact and information page. It has the school's contact, my advisor's contact, and my own contact. Our FCCLA chapter got a new sponsor this year as our booster club. And you can see that our school website's there, the Nebraska State FCCLA website, and FCCLA National's website. The thank you page is dedicated to groups and individuals that either spend time or money on our FCCLA chapter. FCCLA calendar shows you when meetings are, activities, star practices, and anything else going on in FCCLA. The hard part for this page was I couldn't find a good calendar without paying for a subscription, but I eventually found it and took all our FCCLA events from our school calendar and put it on mine. I even asked our advisor that if anything needed changed, and I plan on putting our events for next year on this in the summer. My program of work is probably my most web designed page. It took me a while to get the pictures in the right place and the right color of font. And I also had to put a few changes on it. And I put the events in order. And I hope this page grows as our chapter grows. How hard is it to get teenagers in the same place at the same time? Well, I had to do this photo shoot 6 times to get everyone in it, and it came out as a pretty good picture. Here's my identification page. Here's my planning process. My evidence of project. And my licensing. In conclusion, this was a pretty great project, and I had to do a lot of research and planning for it, like on my records and chapter leadership pages, but I also learned 2 very important lessons. Never give up and always persevere. Whether you're making a web page or any other activity, remember, FCCLA is the ultimate leadership experience.